let's go with the 979B. Taking that body off. Oh wait, I found something else out. Oh, I can see past phone here. The front body mounts, the holes there, are exactly the same as the Q901. The back, I'd have to drill new holes, but the body fits really nice. It looks really good on there too. I might just have to leave that and get a new one for this. But so here we got our ESC electric speed control. What we got going on here? Switches are all caught. And here we have our receiver. Now the receiver and the transmitter work together. They're like, you know, the brains. Well, you're the brains, but this is the brain of this. This tells this how much power to give to the motor, and this tells how much in which direction, how much power in which direction to give to the servo. Okay, so now that I explained that, receiver, speed control. To get back here, now this truck, now the most stock electronics are 2-in-1 or 3-in-1, old school. They'd say this is 2-in-1 because you have your receiver, see the antenna here, and your speed control all built together. This is a 35 amp 2-in-1 system, and here's the Q901 motor out of this truck or the other truck. But I remember I could run 3S this motor, and this ESC would take that 75C 1300 milliamp 3S battery pretty good. So this is super light compared to having to have this. This weighs as much as just the wires on this, and this was getting pretty heavy. So what we're gonna do, throw that bad boy in there, and then this will be just as simple, you know. Then I'll use this controller on that truck, and then throw the 80 amp in here. Now let's get to throwing this in here, and I'll show you how you can do it real easy, and maybe it'll help kind of make things click. Well, let's plug it in and see how it works quick. Let's take the motor wires and sensorless brushless motors. Can't really hook them up wrong. You can hook them up backwards, but then you just take the outer 2 wires, or just switch 2 of the wires around, and it should fix that. So we hook our motor wires up, and then we take our servo wire. Now it's usually your first wire is like your control wire, and then your middle is your positive, and then outer, the darker wire, is your negative. And I'm thinking it was plugged in on the truck. Now this is one of those little SG 1603 something Pro servos. It was just a brushless one, 1/16 servo that was the same size as the brushed 5-wire, but I needed a 3-wire, so there's our 3-wire, because this has a stock 3-wire. And it's as simple as that. After that, well, we'd mount this, but let's just plug it in, turn it on, and maybe this will make it seem simpler for you guys. So controller's on. Oh, our steering's backwards. So let's see if we can just spin that around. Or do we have to hit reverse on our... the servo might be wired backwards. Some servos are wired. Yep, I think we had it right. That was just my thumb touching the metal. So that's why these controllers have that reverse. And where's it at? Steering, normal, reverse. We'll flip that to reverse. Now our steering works correct. And you could do that with the motor too, if you don't want to switch the wires around. But yep, I got it backwards. So it's backwards. Let's just take the red and yellow, switch those. So we'll go and like this here. Actually, start at the top and go down. It's easier to plug them in. All right, now that is so much lighter, isn't it? So our steering works. That works great. All right, I think it's gonna help, and I hope that helps you guys hooking up a brushless system, sensorless brushless system. It's easy as that. So if you take your, you can repurpose your stuff. This is the motor and ESC 2-in-1 receiver out of this, and this is just a three wire servo. I ordered extra that was the same size, plopped it in. It's brushless.